Hi, my name is Rick Mercer, and in this video I'm going to talk about sharing bookmarks within the Library of Christ Mind Teachings. Bookmarks can be shared to Facebook, by email, or directly through a link to the bookmark. Let's get started. So here we are at the home page for the Way of Mastery teaching, and I want to find a bookmark in which I can share. So I'll go and get a listing of the bookmarks. There's quite a few created here already. I could search through them, or I could use the filter option, and I know the bookmark that I'm interested in has a topic of means and end. So I'll select that. I'll apply the filter, and we can see the filter has been applied here, so only one bookmark here in Way of Transformation has that topic, means and end. And here it is in Lesson 8, so let's click that. And now this is a great quote, and I want to share this. So now I'm seeing the bookmark here. It's a note style bookmark, so there's nothing highlighted. And in the bookmark navigator, you can see information about the quote. Now there's two ways to share a bookmark. And the first way is if you just click on the comment here in bookmark navigator, that will wrap the bookmark in a fashion very similar to what will be seen by the recipient of your shared bookmark. Okay, and you can see up here in the upper left-hand corner there are three ways in which this bookmark can be shared: by Facebook, by email, or by copying the link to the clipboard. So first let's show Facebook. Just click that, and the Facebook share dialog will display. And here we go. You can just enter whatever you want here. This is your comment, the post that you're going to make, and here is the actual paragraph which makes up the bookmark. Click here to see more. So the paragraph, the quote, and the source of the quote is displayed here, and a link to the actual page from which the quote came. So this is a great quote, and let's post that to Facebook. Great, dialog box is gone. That means it's been posted. So that's the first way in which you can share bookmarks to Facebook. And we're going to go and take a look at that in a little bit. The next way is through email. So if I click this, up comes a dialog box which allows me to enter email addresses to those people that I would like to share this quote with. You can enter more than one by separating them with a comma. But you might not know what the email address is. You'll know the person's name, but you might not know the email address. There is a facility in order to set up email addresses in advance, and I'll show you that in a little bit. If you click here, these are email addresses that have been set up in advance. So I've got my own name there. I'll click that. Now you can choose addresses from this list, the mail list, and add your own and use them both combined together if you like. So in this case, I'll just send this quote to myself by pressing submit. Now it might take just a little bit, but in the upper right hand corner there'll be a message that says email sent. There we go. There it is. Okay, and then the last way to share bookmarks is to copy the link directly, the direct link to the bookmark. And you just do this by clicking this link icon here, and the message says link copied to clipboard. Okay, so let's go over and look at that email that I sent myself. Okay, here it is. It's arrived. It's sent to me, and whenever you share a bookmark, the subject line that the recipient will receive will be your name, shared a quote from the Library of Christ Mind Teachings. Oh good, I want to see what that is. Now let's bring that up. And this is what they're going to get. They're going to get an email that looks like this with a banner that identifies the library, with the quote, a reference to where the quote came from, and then a button they can click that will take them directly to the source. So let me click that. This is a great way to share bookmarks. People can go directly to the bookmark, read it in context, and then they're free to explore and discover. So this is exactly what they would see. This is the bookmark that was created, this one paragraph, and then the comment. Pretty cool. Okay, and then this bookmark can be dispatched by pressing the X. Okay, so that's how sharing works through email. Let's take a look at Facebook. Okay, here we are in Facebook, and here's the quote that I just shared. And you can see this is the comment that I made for the post. The quote from the bookmark, and a link directly to the source. Now this will work very much the same way as the sharing by email. I'll click this. It'll come right to the source, bring up the quote, scroll it into view. Okay, so I'll close that. The last way in which we shared the bookmark was to copy the link to the bookmark directly. And the way that you might use that link is to embed it into a document that you're writing, embed it directly yourself into an email. Another great use for it is if you want to comment on somebody's posting, you could do that in the comment section because you can't share directly in a comment section otherwise. So this is my comment, and then I could just copy that link directly into that post. And I don't want to actually do it in reality, so I won't do this. But that's how you could, use that link to the bookmark. So now I'd like to show you how to set up a mail list for use when sharing bookmarks by email. Let's go back over to the application, and I'll close this out. Whenever you're logged in and you hover over the question mark icon here, at the bottom of that there's a user profile option. So this is available only when you're logged in, so I'll click that. The only feature that user profile supports presently is setting up an email list. You can see here that I have an email list with, looks like 5 names in there. So when this page first loads, you'll see this little icon here moving because it'll be reading from the database to see if there's any names already stored. In order to create a new name, you just click here, add a name, and let's say Miss Manners. Manners at com.com, for example. Okay, and then click Add to add Miss Manners to the list. You might have to scroll it up to see that Miss Manners has been added. And you can continue doing that until you're finished. Then press Cancel when you want to dispatch this dialog box. Okay, now once you have names in here, you can delete them if you like by clicking directly on the trash can icon. And if you want to edit a name, you just click on the pencil icon, you bring that up, and you can edit that. Maybe you want to change the name. Press Update to apply the change, and you can see the change is updated in the table here. And now one thing that is very important to remember, you can make whatever changes and additions and deletions that you want. But when you're finished, press the Save Changes. Now, this applies it to the database, it persists it. If you forget to do that, all the changes and modifications that you've made will be lost. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, mail list has 6 addresses. Oh, when you do that, when you create your email list here, and then you go to share a bookmark by email, you don't have to remember email addresses, you just remember the names of the people that you want to share with, and you can select from that list. Very, very handy. Okay, well, I think I've covered most of all there is to know about sharing and bookmarks. And I hope you really enjoy it, and I hope that you use it. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye-bye.